I recently interviewed George Farah, who's a very respected guru,
Yeah.
also a trainer, and he said he used to give his clients, he would advise his clients to use insulin all the time, and now he's stopping. He said he will never do it again. Why do you think he suddenly changed his mind?
Well, Chris, I don't know how he used it. And if he used it and didn't get the benefits from it, of course he should stop.
I
But
think it's because he sees danger in it in insulin.
there is zero danger, zero, if you know how to manipulate it, right? So if you inject the insulin and you don't understand long-acting insulin, back in my time there was Humulin L, R, N, U, different ones, that goes, 8 hours or 12, 16 more. Now it's Lantus, there are all kinds of stuff, Apidra. Um, the Humalog, the fast-acting one, is very similar to your endogenous. So right now, if you take a carbohydrate meal, glucose goes in the bloodstream within 3 minutes and peaks within 45. If you go to, do the test in a doctor's office, that's what they're going to give you, 75 grams of dextrose, and they're going to check 45 minutes later. So, as far as George Farah saying it's dangerous, explain to me what part is dangerous. Okay, first they say you can die. No, you cannot die, because if you maintain your blood sugar level correctly, because when you inject it, you're supposed to take some amount of carbohydrates to make sure that your blood sugar level is going to always be maintained, so you never go under. It's zero danger. Then they say, oh, you're going to become diabetic. Well, how are you going to become diabetic? If you take so much, sugar without it, right? First cause of type 2 diabetes is prolonged heavy increase of blood sugar level with wrong eating, right? So you have a lot of guys, they're going to take so much intra-workout carbohydrates. Doesn't matter if it's simple dextrose or glucose polymer, any fancy kind that actually does do nothing better than glucose. The same dextrose, cheap dextrose, and that's another subject. But I tell you, if you take this, you overload your pancreas. Your pancreas beta cells have to produce it and produce it and produce it. And many experts actually that I talk to agree with me that it's actually a potential danger of becoming diabetic if you take so much carbohydrates without insulin. And I also stand behind it. So imagine if your own beta cells have to produce so much, because let's say you train 2 times a day like I did, and let's say you're going to use 75 grams of carbs intra-workout both times you train, or 100. How much beta cells have to produce? And then post-workout, you're going to also want to replenish your glycogen. You're going to again take some carbohydrates, and that carbohydrates going to further increase blood sugar level. So your pancreas have to release some more. And then they're going to say, okay, here comes insulin resistance. And okay, so what happens if you become diabetic? If you're type 1 diabetic, you would die. Your cells would go in apoptosis, cellular death, if you don't take insulin. So diabetics, type 1, have to take insulin to stay alive, right? And they say, oh, they synthesize. No, because they would die. So you take some amount to cover whatever meals that you're going to have, so you can insert nutrients into the cells. That's what insulin does. So again, it's just ignorance that people don't understand that. So it's dangerous. Why is dangerous? George Farah, explain me why it's dangerous. Get us on a debate. I would be more than happy to debate it.